Let me put my strap on really quick here, and I'll stand up and show you the chords. We're starting with a D minor chord. If I could save time. And then I've got a C sharp, D minor with a C sharp bass. In a bottle, D minor with a C bass. And then I go to G7 with a B bass. The first thing, there's my G minor with the B flat bass, that I'd like to do. And then we start over again, is to save D minor, and then we go right to D minor with the C bass. Every day till eternity passes, G minor 7. So what I like to do there is go from G minor with a B flat bass to G minor 7. You can actually go like this and just play a bar without putting that finger there. If you skip over it, like that A string I mean, passes away just to spend them with, then I do a G minor, no 7, with you. If I could make days, then we do the next forever, the next verse, verse 2. And if words could make wishes come true. And I'll show you this in just a second. Or we're going to keep going because we're doing chords first. I'd save every day. What I did there, when I get to the end of the first verse and the end of the second verse, I'd save every day like a treasure, excuse me, treasure, and then again, D minor bar chord. Back to G minor, I would spend them with you, A7. Actually from here, but there never seems, instead of playing the D chord like this, I'm going to play it like this, with a bar across those two notes. Never seems to be enough time, B minor, to do the things you want to do, B minor with an A bass. Once you, G, find them, D with an F sharp bass. Now some people like to do D with an F sharp bass like this. You know, you got a G, and then E minor, A7, and then we do that chord progression again. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through. G, time with, D with an F sharp bass, E minor to A7. Then I just did 4 measures with the D minor. I'll show you the right hand in just a second. Then we do the third verse. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. D with an F sharp bass, E minor to A7. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. And then I wasn't sure how to end it because I haven't really worked this out for a long time. So I just decided to end it on a D minor, and then I did this at the end with the D note, and then these 3 notes across on the 10th fret, And that is your D minor chord at the end. Let's show you the picking on the right hand side, on the right hand. Here's right hand finger picking for this song. You could start out the song like this. 1, 2, 3. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do. There we go. I'm using my index finger and my ring finger. To play those notes right there. And what I'm doing is I'm playing like an A7 chord, these two notes. 2, 3, 5, 8, 7, 6, 5. And then I'm back to is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. And I do exactly the same thing at the end of the first verse. Now at the end of the second verse, it's a little different. 2, 3, 5, like we did before, and then I went back to 2. And I did a hammer-on pull-off, and then I played 3rd fret on the G string and 2nd fret. And I'm actually got that note and any strings I'm letting ring. But there never seems to be enough time. So I'm 1, 2, 3. D with a C sharp bass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. B minor with an A bass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you can do a couple of things there. You can do the 1, 2, 3 and, or you can do 1, 2, 3. I would break it up into different things. I wouldn't do the same thing every time. Right, I go 1, 2, 3, something like that. You could do that too. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Just go up and back. A7. So that's basically my finger picking pattern. You can do an arpeggio up and back. You can do 1, 2, 3. You can do 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and like that. Let's get a little closer so you can see a little bit better right there. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Now these are picking patterns that you can use with this song. You can also use them with other songs. This is great. This is a foundation that you need to be able to do to play well finger picking. So that's Time in a Bottle. All right, I've got a Patreon page and you will find the lead sheet and any tabs that I generate for this, if I do any tabs, over at Patreon, and you can get that for being a patron. Or you could just pay me something over at PayPal. The link is in the description below, and I will send the book to you. It's called The Quail Studios Music and Lead Sheets, and it has, I don't know, we're over 60 pages now of lead sheets and music and tabs. Thanks very much for being here and for supporting this channel. Talk to you later.